Hey guys, so I just wanted to get on here and do a quick video because I was just on Facebook and I seen somebody post about the whole Karen, aka Amy Cooper situation. And I was just reading the comments and I seen this Caucasian male write a comment saying, oh, I don't know what she did wrong, and if anybody was threatened, it doesn't matter of the race. I don't get why it's being said that it's racist or why race is being brought into it. Now, first of all, I am not black. So this is coming from someone who is not black. I can clearly see that that was racist, period. Okay. Now, there's some situations where you have a lot of situations that are really obvious that it's racially motivated. And then you have those other videos that it can be questionable, right? But this video specifically, okay, was very clear. And I told the guy off, and I really told him that he needs to stop being ignorant. And I broke it down. I didn't like go off in like a crazy way, but just stating the facts and pointing out what was going on in that video. So he doesn't see anything wrong with it. He thought she was so frightened and she just called the cops because she was alone and blah, blah, blah. First of all, if she was so frightened, okay, the first thing in the video, you could see her approaching this African-American male, telling him, please stop recording, turn it off, stop recording, blah, blah, blah. And she's getting closer and closer and closer. I'm sorry, if you are frightened and scared for your life, you're not going to get closer to the person that you are scared of. I wouldn't as a woman. Why would you? So that's number one, okay? Number two, because he didn't stop recording, and mind you, he started recording because he asked her to put her dog on a leash, as the dog should be walking through a park, and she didn't want to do it, and then whatever the case, so she started acting up or whatever, and he started recording, okay? Plus, he should, because shit happens, right? Anyways, going back to my point. The next thing, she clearly told him, stop recording. And he said, no, I'm not going to stop recording. And she was like, I'm going to call the cops. And he's like, please do. I'm going to call the cops. And I'm going to tell them that an African-American is threatening me. An African-American male is threatening me. How in the fuck is that not racist? So this guy, his logic, okay, this Caucasian guy was saying, oh, well, how is she going to describe this man to the cops without seeming racist or whatever? First of all, it's different if she called the cops and, you know, obviously she's given the description and then she says, oh, it's African-American male, blah, 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 I'm here. That's different. But when you intentionally say, I'm going to call the cops, I'm going to call the cops and I'm going to tell them an African-American male is threatening me. Now you are racist because you know potentially what the outcome will be. Okay? So I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad that she may or may not lose her job. Listen, I don't want any, I don't wish bad on anyone, and I'm not wishing bad on her, but sometimes you need to learn and you need to have those consequences, because why would you do something like that? Like, that is just stupid. And for you to be like, oh, I didn't mean it, and this and that, and I was just scared. If you were scared, like I said, you shouldn't have been approaching the man. Stay your distance, call the cops if you need to, but that's that. Don't approach the man and then tell him that racist remark, because that's just fucking stupid. Oh, and one last thing. The fact that she was strangling her dog, like, pay attention to your dog. What are you doing? You're killing this freaking poor dog by like choking him and holding his thing. And then on top of that, you change your voice when you're on the car. Oh my God, please send the cops immediately. Now you're acting, and that shit pisses me off too, because it's one thing to call the cops because you're afraid, but step by step, it was an act, okay? She knew that she had more leverage because she's a Caucasian woman. And that just pisses me off. I hate racism. I hate racism all the way around. All the way around, whether it's black people, whether it's other minorities. I hate it. So if I see something that's not very clear, then I stay open-minded, and I'm like, I look at both sides and I look at the facts. All right, I'm not always just jumping, oh, that's racist, but I do look at both of both sides. However, when it's clear as day, okay, like this one, then it's just clear as day. Don't be ignorant, people. Look at what the hell is happening.